Alrighty. I think we got it. There's the billboard. Yeah, I think we. Okay, well, it's night. I was looking through my external hard drive because I thought I remembered making multiple copies of the world file. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we got it. Oh my gosh. Okay. So here's what's happening. The original save file was corrupted. Unplayable, not usable at all. So I've been trying for weeks now to fix it. And I couldn't figure out how to get it to fix. But I was going through the external hard drive that I have, cleaning it up and making sure that everything was where it was supposed to be. And there was a file called, there's a file called save files. And in that file was this old file for the world. But it looks like it's old enough that it rolled back the restorations. So I guess we'll have to do that again. Uh, well, that's not entirely a bad thing, I guess. That's alright. We can make that work. Yeah, I'm still not sure what made the original file, break. So, that's hopefully not gonna happen again. And we'll just kind of keep going from here, I guess. So I guess welcome back to the survival series. We have a bit of a step back because the village is not fixed. Underground Antopia, Empire State Building, Giant Ant Statue, and Shoutout Building, Big Red Barn, Village Walls, Massive Hole in the Ground. We can start one or two of these today. This is just kind of going to be a, working on stuff kind of thing. If you guys watched one of my other videos, I talked about how I had received criticism. Well, not criticism, but, beneficial critique that instead of cutting out all of the, like, resource gathering and building and stuff like that, or making time lapses of it, instead I should just, do that in the video. Which, if that's what you guys want, then that's, of course, what you're gonna get. So, I do have the Tree Capitator mod. I know that it makes the resource gathering faster, and if you really enjoy watching the resource gathering, that might, make you unhappy, but it's also what I need to do to be able to make 30-minute episodes where we actually get stuff done. So hopefully you guys will put up with that because there's not much else I can do about it. Yeah, and I guess we'll start with, well, we should probably do the giant hole. We should start that today. Because that way we can get the stone that we need to do the village restorations. So yeah, we'll do, massive hole in the ground will be the first thing we check off our list. Or at least start to work on to check off the list. Actually, we should probably make at least one more pickaxe. And a iron shovel. Because we will definitely need that. Size-wise, giant holes in the ground, obviously come in many different sizes. And they're very easy to expand, so I think I'll do just kind of a medium-sized one, and you guys can tell me if you want it to be bigger, and then I'll make it bigger, if you guys want that. Because this'll be where we get our stone and a lot of resources from. And let's do it in the desert, actually. Deserts are nice because they're very open and flat. And the sand is nice because we can use torches to mine it. So it won't take super duper long to do. Let's get some more torches though. Okay. Alrighty, let's start this. This should be good, just right here. Five, 2, 1, 2. How does that look? That looks pretty good, actually. Freehanding circles in Minecraft can be really difficult, to get them to look circly. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Back when I was first, you know, starting doing a lot of builds, why am I doing it this way? Oh, I do need to dig this part down, though. Okay, there we go. Back when I was first starting to do builds, I used a, website to make the circles. Oh, shoot. Well, secret underground cave discovered. Okay. That's alright, but we do need to fill this part in for our circle. There we go. Yeah, so back when I was first doing a lot of builds, I would use, this website that would generate circles. 2. And, I believe it's called Plotz, P-L-O-T-Z, but I don't really remember for sure, so. But it has the blueprints for all kinds of things. Circles, ellipses, these weird donut-shaped structures, witches' towers for some reason. Yeah, it's got all kinds of stuff on it, but, I used it for making spheres and circles. And circles, what I would do is I would just, I would use the sphere one, and then just, you know, make it whatever size. There should be 5, 2, 1, 2. Okay, yeah. Make it whatever size I wanted, and then go down to the middle section of the sphere, and that would be the outline for it. And that works pretty well. But then after doing that for a while, I started, you know, well, instead of opening up this website and getting it to tell me what the circle shape is, I started trying to do it myself. And not always did it work. In fact, a lot of the times the circle looked really bad. And then I would go and use the thing. But after a while, I started to notice that I could freehand circles. Not, you know, sometimes they required a little bit of tweaking, but usually pretty good, or at least moderately okay. Decently alright. And now I just pretty much freehand circles most of the time. So, yeah. Practice makes excellent. For the ones that are only 2 deep, I don't really use torches because the torches would only help with 2 blocks. But for 3 deep, or would only, if it's 2 deep, the torch would only do 1 block. And there went my shovel. But yeah, this is the best method I've found for clearing out large quantities of sand, because you can just go down a row and then pick up all your torches, and they're back in the offhand. So long as you have more torches than the row. Oh, I should have gone down one more. I'm actually going to start on this side, since this part is deeper. But yeah, so with this giant hole, it will get us a lot of the ground resources that we need, so large quantities of stone. It can be a pretty good source for things like sand and diorite, obviously, and blocks like that. This one especially would be good for sand because it's in a desert. But, yeah, and it actually, I think it's starting to get night because the torch is making light trails. But, yeah, so I don't really have much to say, apparently. But, usually I take these circles down to bedrock. Whether or not I will do that still is, uncertain, undetermined for this one. It'll kind of depend on if you guys want me to do that. But we definitely need to go inside for the night. So yeah, that's a pretty good start on the circle. Oh. And it just, the circle itself is not, you know, like a difficult pattern to mine. But it does take a really long time because it's a lot of blocks. So it will take a long time to mine that out, but that's okay. We're almost a quarter, not a quarter, we're almost 3/4 actually, done with the first layer. Oh, I'm out of torches, that's why. I was like, why aren't the torches placing? That's because I'm not holding any. But yeah, I think probably the biggest circle like this I've made is, this long stretch here was 25 blocks. And it was, I mean, it was massive. It was a massive, massive circle. And I didn't actually ever finish it. Because it just took too long. I gave up. But yeah, and then usually what'll happen is I'll dig this all the way down to bedrock, and then I will use wood or stone or whatever I want to decorate and make patterns on the walls going back up to make it look really nice. And then at the bottom, I'll put in rows of like mines to branch off. It seems a bit laggy, which is probably because I'm using my laptop to upload and record at the same time. So that's probably why it lags just a little bit, but that's okay. This episode probably won't be super duper long. Maybe 25 minutes. I don't know. It depends. Because I want to get stuff done, but also, you know, I don't want the episodes to be so long that people don't watch them. So we'll just have to see. It depends on what we do. Okay. Take this out. And that should be the end of the sand for a while, at least. But yeah, so then usually from here, now that we're in, you know, stone-esque blocks, usually I'll do 2 layers at a time. And yeah, I can't really, that's pretty much all there is to it. You mine down, you make staircases or ladders to get back out. Oh, usually I'll do this where I'll go around just 1 layer and then go back around on the lower layer, and then you just mine out everything inside the lines. Right, I have vein miner, so that'll save some time with resource gathering too. Not a ton, obviously, because you still have to mine all the stone and stuff, but just a little, just to make things a little bit easier. But yeah, and so then I'll go around the outside. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That's the biggest problem with mining in the desert, is you'll make these little mistakes and it'll cause all the sand to shift. And you'll have to fix it. But that's okay. Yeah, so then, oh, still more. I thought I had made it all the way around. Yeah, and you'll notice that your inventory starts to fill up really quickly once you get different kinds of blocks. And I'm glad I made another pickaxe. But yeah, and then you just mine out what's inside. So we got a lot of sandstone from this too, and a lot of sand. I wonder if we should do like a larger desert temple or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find uses for it, I'm sure. I'll probably mix the sand in with the giant anthill build. I'm not really sure. You know, there's only so many blocks we can use for that. With it looking good anyways. So I'm not sure sand would look good, but we can try it. I don't know. And then, ooh, we could use it to make glass for the Empire State Building. And while I'm thinking about it, since this is a rolled back world file, it's not, you know, up to date, there is the possibility that somebody suggested a build and it didn't get put on the build board until later, in which case it's just no longer there. If that is you, or if your build wasn't taken off but you also want to add another thing, just go ahead and tell me in the comments and I'll add it to the build board. Not a problem at all. And, yeah. As you can see, we used 6 iron in pickaxes and we got 9 iron back. So it actually, it's not always like that. Sometimes it is an absolute pit of iron and you just lose out iron. But that's okay because you get a lot of other resources instead. So even if you don't make the iron back, it's usually not a problem. Does take quite a while though. We are just about to the 20-minute mark of the video, which 20 minutes of resource gathering, to me doesn't feel like a lot, but I'm sure to some of you guys, you know, who don't do large survival builds all the time and have to spend hours and hours and hours gathering resources. Probably does feel like a lot, so we'll go and do something else for a little bit. Build out a staircase here. Oh, geez. So if we want to end the video at 25 to 30 minutes, we have 5 minutes to do something else. And I suppose the best thing to start doing is we can start working on village repairs. We don't need any of those, but we will need the stone. Dirt. We're gonna need to bring wood and some iron. Not sure how much. Shears would be good too. Yeah. And I believe there's a bed over there, so we don't even have to worry about it almost being night now. But yeah, we'll just start working on the village, and it'll probably take 2 or 3 episodes. Just because this is a big project. When I did it last time, it took me, I think, 2 hours, but most of that was just trying to replicate this church with the other, section. We can start by fixing that. Boom. Farm fixed. Oh. All of these are super dilapidated. And it's lagging out. Please don't break. Thank you. Okay. You only sleep at night. Okay, thank you. Ooh, the sand will be helpful because we can make the windows for these. I'm gonna need oak planks. Just stick under there. How is it still not dark enough to sleep? And I don't like keeping the brown panes because they look disgusting. And the whole point of this is that we're, fixing the place up. So if we leave all of the disgusting panes, then what was the point? That's gonna need a wood block. There's so much. Okay, we'll start on the bottom part. And then do the roof. I need crafting table. Excuse me, chicken. I wish there was a more efficient way to make wooden stairs. Because, like, if you think about it, cobblestone stairs, you can make 1 block into 1 stair using the, what's it called? Using, I'll think of the name, just give me a minute. Like the stone cutter, that's what it's called. 1 piece of stone turns into 1 stair. But wood, 6 pieces of wood planks, turns into 4 stairs. So that just automatically is a loss. Okay, I think technically we're supposed to use a wood block there, but it's a lot more resource efficient to not do that, and I hope you don't think less of me. I'm cutting corners, but at least they're not visible corners. Yeah, I really like restoring dilapidated villages because, I don't know, there's something fun about it. And then we need oak log there. And if you guys want, we can replace all of the mossy cobblestone with just normal cobble. But I think it looks alright, actually. We need a door. know what? I'm gonna put the door like that. Usually the village has the door facing the other way, but that really is not the best choice in design, because then zombies get in there and then, you know, they don't burn. And it's not like you can knock them away because they're inside of a small enclosed space. It just really is not the brightest idea. Okay, that's fixed. That house is fixed. If I remember correctly, there wasn't really much wrong with this. Oh, this section. Yeah, there is a little bit wrong with it. Oh, that just needs a cobblestone block. That's easy. Anything broken up here? Yes, there is. Again, just a normal cobblestone block. And anything up here. That was not what I meant to do, but we are okay. I'm pretty sure those are supposed to be cobblestone. And there we go. A door. Church is mostly fixed. How did I miss that? Right there. Boom. Now the church is fixed. We'll do the well too. Since that shouldn't be too difficult. 1, 2. Oh yeah, that's easy. Boom. Well, fixed. Well, well, well. 27 minutes is the video time at the moment, I believe. Which is more than long enough. So, I'm pretty sure we'll leave it off here. Oh, no we won't. Boom, fixed. Now we'll leave it off here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know, you know, if you like this more than the time lapse. If you like me doing it while talking or like not talking because I can't think of anything to say, then let me know, because if that's really what you guys want to see, I'm fine with that, you know. It would take less time for me to make videos that way. So, yeah. You guys let me know what you want, and that is exactly what I will give you. And if you guys prefer, you know, the time lapses, but some of you prefer this, then I can do both. And we'll just, you know, some of it will be time lapsed. This church building is going to take probably a whole episode just in and of itself, because it's very difficult to do replications like that. So, but anyways, that being said, you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!